everybody, we're live! You still what? Oh, thanks for the prompt, Riddler.
Oh. Hello.
Riddler.
What were you gonna say, Jim?
What?
What were you gonna say? You gotta save it till after.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
No, I forget what
we were talking about. WeWork and
Oh yeah, I was saying I was gonna say
office
I think WeWork might become more popular because people they feel like they gotta get out of the house. You know, they don't have to go to an office, but people gotta get out of the house every day.
They did.
Didn't you read the whole thing about WeWork, about how it's going bankrupt and everything?
Yeah. And it's
actually a fascinating story about
how founder is a insane person.
And he's married to Gwyneth Paltrow's cousin.
Whoa,
what's up, everybody?
Hey! All right. You are an American man who was at the airport. You're planning to take a trip to Japan.
Wow, it's a long one.
Got to bring your passport. Sit down and see a passport. It belongs to a French woman. Oh, okay. So a gender bender. This is very
okay,
risque.
I agree with.
Yeah.
I agree with this, except for the reason. Like, why would you bring a dress for unknown reasons? I say you go into a store and buy a dress.
Okay.
Like in an airport store, even though the prices are outrageous.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Well, my brother-in-law swears that the Brooks Brothers at the airport has good deals on shirts. What's up, Misa? Misa, do you prefer us calling you Misa, or do you want us to call you Misha? Since that's the correct. Well, that's the correct pronunciation, he said.
Misha.
Let's say, who's this? What's this person's name? American
Jim.
man?
What's his name?
Dude. Reynolds.
I think it has to be gender neutral because it's a guy girl.
Okay,
you know?
or Pat.
Yeah.
Pat. American man named
Pam.
Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Pat.
So at the airport, you're planning on taking a trip to Japan.
Yeah, but do you prefer Misha? Do you want us to say Misha, or do you want us to say Misa?
He's saying it's Misha.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll say Misha. In my parents' native language, Malayalam, Misha means mustache.
Oh. You want us to
See, this is
call
a
that
Misha.
thing on your face a Misha?
Misha.
Oh wow, it's more of a Misha than a goatee, whatever you call that in Malayalam.
Oh, that's good pronunciation, Jim.
Thanks. Misha.
Both words. You're natural. Well, you are a master of accents, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, some of the Thai I've been learning is, I guess
You
Thai
are an
is
American man
like
named
Indian,
Pat
a
who
little
is at the airport. You are planning on taking a trip to Japan. However, you forgot to bring your passport. You look down and see a passport. It belongs to a French woman, so you go to the restroom and change into a dress you bought for a lot of money at an airport clothing store.
And then, And then usually you can't buy airplane tickets like right at the counter.
Yes, you can.
Can you? I've never done it. I've been at the airport and had to buy a return flight.
How it is, but yeah. And now it's just more expensive now. It's like, wow, you're really paying a premium for that.
I've been at the airport and bought a plane ticket on my phone.
Really? No, you
on
should
the internet.
Unless they change something, you should be. I know people that have done it recently.
Yeah. I mean,
never assume, Riddler.
That's
never
about
assume.
what I was gonna say. Never assume.
No clothes. It's hot in here. It's hot.
I'm about to take my clothes off.
I believe I'm practicing that Bikram yoga.
Hot yoga. Do you have air conditioning at
You
your house?
walk up to one of the airport employees and speak in a fake-sounding French accent, while saying, "I'm a French woman and I'd like a ticket to Japan." The employee looks at you with surprise, but says that he doesn't know anything about such a request. He asks if you have any identification, and you show him some money you found in your purse. He takes out his own ID and shows it to you, which has your name and picture on it.
Oh.
Then he hands you a piece of paper with your flight information written on it.
Oh,
That
the
easily.
woman who lost her passport also lost her ID. So we gave him some money, and now we have both pieces of the puzzle. And this poor French woman is trapped at the airport forever. She's like, where am I? I'm lost and I don't have anything. Yeah, the employee is very much at fault here.
But it says he takes out his own ID. So he's living as you.
Yeah, maybe. He's like,
You
I'll
accept
keep
the
a
flight
secret if you keep a
information and
secret.
head through security and to the boarding gate. Greater than you board flight I-4262. You get off the plane and head toward the check-in counter where you find a young Japanese girl behind the counter.
Okay.
She smiles when she sees you. Hello,
made it.
she says. My name is Yuki, and this is my boyfriend, Masaru.
Whoa, okay,
Oh,
interesting.
konnichiwa.
Yeah.
We are at Charles de Gaulle International Airport in Paris, France, Misha.
Oh,
No, we were, but now I think we're at Narita. Usually
Mm,
Narita, that's where you fly into.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it said
But
we
did we
board the
did we
flight.
but we didn't
and we
go
get
on
off
the
the
flight
plane.
yet. Oh, you get off the plane. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it says you board the flight, you get off the plane, and head towards the check-in counter.
Unless we get off before the flight ever takes off.
Yeah. And we just think we're in Japan because we see
Yeah.
a Japanese one behind the counter.
Hello, Yuki.
Yeah. Yuki and Masaru.
Check-in counter. Does Japan have a check-in counter?
Yeah, who knows? If any country would.
Yeah.
I love Japan, Ridley. It's great. I've been there twice.
Really? For me, it's stressful in such a different way. It's like there's no physical danger, but there's so much psychological pressure to fit in.
Yeah, that's true. But I knew
It's
people
like-
there, so I just hung out with them. I was like,
Yeah.
I had a good time.
You know,
So-
you went by yourself both times, didn't you, Jim?
Yes. Yep.
You got to go with someone you know. That's the secret.
Or a native, someone who speaks.
Or or like go there. You were gonna move there actually, and then you didn't. But weren't your experiences vastly different? Didn't you like it much better the first time you went than the second time, Jim?
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Canada,
Yeah.
Misha, is like a nicer America.
Oh.
You think they're
I mean,
nicer?
the people are. I mean, when you get away from the fucking border,
But that's where
they're
all the
more
people
laid
are.
back. Yeah, but like Toronto is super laid. I like Toronto a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. I just had some sausage today.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. I was trying to connect it to Canada.
I was like,
I was
where,
like,
where is the connection? Japan?
Yeah, there's no connection.
France?
I just wanted to say I had some sausage. It was good.
I had to like.
It
go
wasn't
through-
even maple. It wasn't even maple sausage. It was
Oh.
just plain sausage.
You say, Moshi Moshi. Konnichiwa, Konbanwa, hi and bye, and leave her to talk to her boyfriend. As you wait for your flight, you notice several other people waiting as well, including a couple of old men sitting near the exit.
Okay, so we have it.
They both seem very tired, but they don't seem to mind being there.
So wait, we got
didn't
off the
get
flight.
on
Are we taking a connecting flight then?
Yeah, maybe.
Because we
Maybe.
got up and we're okay.
What an awkward experience. She speaks English, and we come over there. Moshi Moshi, konbanwa.
What's kanbawa?
It means good evening.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
You go up to
Konbanwa.
the old men and steal their medicine. After all, you're not going to be able to afford food or water on your journey.
Exactly.
When the plane lands,
I
you
mean,
take the
why?
first available seat. The old man sits next to you and the young Japanese girl sits across from you.
All right. Kill the old man. Tell the young girl, hey, open seat.
I remember one time I was in Japan in Kyoto and I was in a bar and I met this one girl and I was like, "Where are you from?" She was like an Asian looking girl. And she goes, "I'm from Canada."
Oh,
I was
wow.
like,
That's hilarious.
What's wrong with that?
it was just like not what I was expecting.
Ah.
I met these two girls at the shrine, and they were like wanting to take a picture with me. For my friend was like, because this is when I was single, and so my friend was egging me on to go talk to him and get a picture with him. And then I go get a picture with them, and then I was like, "Where you guys from?" And they're like, "Oh, we're from Korea. We speak English." Yeah, or my friend was asking, like, I was like, "Oh my god, just tourists." I don't know. It's weird. Like, you run into a lot of travelers.
Very confused me.
Yeah. Depends where you go.
Let's see. So wait, now I'm confused where we are. So when the plane lands, we get on it. Is that what they mean?
Yeah, maybe we're taking a connecting flight or something too. So now we're about to go to Japan. I like to think we're in Japan. You can fly to another city in Japan, like.
Good point.
I don't know why you would, but it's such a short
take
distance.
Shinkansen.
Oh, really? It's not worth flying.
No, you're better off just taking
You can take the bullet train from one end of the country to the other in like 5 hours.
Yeah. Steal medicine is cold-hearted. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Now these old men are definitely gonna die on the flight. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we stole their medicine.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
okay.
Viagra.
Survival. Yeah, survival of the fittest.
Yeah. Both of the old men have simultaneous heart attacks. You remember that you saw that it wasn't Viagra and you threw the medicine away.
Yeah. My blood thinners.
My blood thinners. Everyone on this flight has just lost their ideas.
You realize the old man is actually a woman dressed up as an old man. You lose your ID, too? You ask her. Greater than yes, she nods. Yes, I do. But how did you even get my name? And why am I sitting next to you anyway? You smile. Because I really need a friend right now. The old man sighs. Well, I guess we'll just call ourselves friends then. The young girl laughs.
This is like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
It's an old movie starring Steve Martin and John Candy.
Cross-dressing buddies.
Yeah, bosom buddies.
Yeah. Bosom Buddies, the movie.
Yeah, I would love to watch that. This is my life. Bum, 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 bum. Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
You call the flight attendant and order vodka shots for your new friends. And now, let's enjoy our time together. When you arrive in Tokyo, you spend the rest of the day and night at a bar called The Old Man's Place. There is no way you can drink enough alcohol to make it through your journey, so you end up spending most of the night there.
Are we sure we're not at his home? Just the old man's place?
Yeah, that's funny.
That is a great name for a bar.
No. Pat's probably just got like a shaved head and they're like, these are the times. Feminism, am I right? This is like the movie White Chicks with Marlon Wayans, I guess. Pat's wearing a wig. That could be too.
Oh, are we gonna wear the French outfit the whole time?
Yeah, the French parade.
I mean, it would be awkward. If we get pulled over by the police, we gotta match our passport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Japanese police don't mess around.
No, they're very polite when they're handcuffing you, though.
Mm-hmm.
The old man's place, a woman's worst nightmare.
You realize you are at a senior citizen's home, not a bar.
Okay.
You sell the medicine you stole so you can have some wham, walking around money. Day 7, Tuesday, January 24th, 2000. It seems like forever since you left your house.
Okay.
You haven't been back since the previous Friday. You spent the entire weekend looking for the correct luggage size to take with you, but nothing seemed to fit.
Or chemo, yeah.
Finally, you realized you were going to have to buy a bigger suitcase.
Oh, pre-9/11
Yeah.
travel days. Man, this is.
I know, but it seems like we're already preparing for like the pandemic / 9/11.
That explains why stuff was so lax at the airport.
Yeah.
They're like, who cares?
Yeah,
Stealing
when you
someone's
say
passport, I don't care.
yeah, I don't mean you can buy a ticket at the gate, Jim. I meant like when you walk into the airport, the ticket counter, you can buy a ticket. That's to clarify. Isn't that is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I guess that's
okay.
true.
Okay.
But Pat is not a woman. The story is a period piece. That's so good.
Heyo.
Heyo. Oh, okay, yeah. Hokkaido cheese
It's delicious.
You come
Burn?
across a small bubble milk tea shop. You order your favorite drink, Hokkaido cheese burn.
Is that a real
You are
one?
walking along
Yeah.
the street when you hear someone
Burn?
calling your name. You turn around and see a little girl holding a big red balloon. She waves at you, and you wave back. You didn't think you would ever see her again. She runs over to you and gives you a big hug.
Oh my god,
Aki,
Misa.
Aki,
I
we
know.
used to
Good
play
one.
hide and seek together.
We're just
Oh,
a
she
French
must
lady trying to have fun in Japan. Or a guy.
Probably confuses us for
Oh.
that French woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hokkaido cheese burn is a delicious bubble milk tea.
It doesn't sound delicious.
Yeah.
I've had milk tea or bubble milk.
I got it.
Bubble tea.
I got it because it sounded gross, but it's actually
Yeah.
cream cheese that they put on the top, and then they use a lighter, like a flame, like a blowtorch lighter, to burn the cheese on top a little bit. The cream cheese. It's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of people in America that think that too, but they're all fucking idiots in my opinion.
Yeah. I like taro root bubble tea and coconut. I bounce back and forth between those two, but
Yeah, I
taro
like coconut a lot.
is something I never would have got on my own. But Andy Maz suggested, she's like, it tastes like cookies and cream, but it's a root, and I was like,
It's the purple
it's
stuff,
purple.
right?
Yeah.
You realize
Yeah.
the girl
It's
think you
really
are her
good.
old nanny. You decide to play along. Greater than you pretend to cry, you begin to sob, and the girl hugs you tighter. We used to play until late at night. We used to run away together. You start to laugh and hug her back. No, we had to run a lot because mom was always worried about us. She said you were sick too. She starts crying harder.
Uh-oh. I like that we guessed wrong, and she's like, no, that's not it.
Oh wow, so we're wearing a dead woman's clothes.
Eesh. Wait, where did you get dead woman? Oh yeah, and she's
Because
sick.
mom was always worried about us. She said you were sick too.
Uh-oh, yeah.
That's why she never saw her.
Oh my god.
Uh,
She died in the airport. We found her passport. This is all just a series of unfortunate events that has led to this.
ooh.
And clearly she hasn't seen her in forever, because wouldn't she be like, wow, you have let yourself go, Aki.
Yeah. She just recognizes our shawl or whatever.
Yeah.
we're wearing. Yes.
Is that facial hair? I'm not gonna cry, but...
While the young girl is crying, you steal her medicine.
Why?
She begins to panic. What will happen to me? She tries to tell you everything, but you ignore her. I'm sorry, you whisper. I won't hurt you anymore. She cries more. Please, please, please. You grab her hand, hold it tightly, and kiss it. It's okay, you say.
Would be possible in this sad, sad story?
No, this is like a young girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're her nanny, right? Youngish. I feel like it's you. Yeah, that's a girl whose hand we would hold. You know what I mean? Like, don't get hit by cars and shit.
Okay. We all aspire to be like Pat. Pat's making all the wrong choices of getting.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
working out, so. It's just
Wait,
not
her
working.
mom is sick?
Oh, what?
Your
Oh,
mother is with the angels now.
Okay.
You walk outside and sit by yourself. You look at the sky and wonder what the future holds. What is your life
Okay.
worth? Will you die alone?
Whoa. Why are you asking us all these questions?
Is the girl's name Aki, or does she think our name is Aki?
She thinks our name is Aki.
Okay.
Aki.
Aki. Aki the French nanny. That's actually Pat, a guy. Forgot his passport.
I don't even know what you do. If you lost your passport, what would you have to do? Go to the embassy?
Correct. Actually, what you're supposed to do when you go travel internationally, you're supposed to register with your the U.S. consulate. So in case that happens, it's much easier for you to get back. They'll temporarily loan you money to fly back if you need it. And then if you can send a scan of your passport to them, it makes it much easier. I'm an experienced international traveler, guys.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, that makes sense, because if you lose your passport, you probably lose like your wallet and your credit cards and stuff at the same time.
Yeah. That would definitely suck. That would ruin. I'd be like so like retracing my steps. It would ruin the vacation basically.
It would be like trips over.
Yeah, exactly. Time to
not necessarily if you take the proper
You take the young girl
Yeah,
to the nearest police station. You write 9/11 is flat, hand the paper to her and tell her to go inside and give it to a policeman.
What?
After
It's
that,
flat?
you walk out of the station and
It's a
try to
combination
figure
of
out if
9/11
you
is
should
an
stay
inside
here in the
job and the
city
earth
or
is
go
flat.
somewhere else.
That because Misha wrote both things.
Okay.
That was a little out there. I understand.
Yeah, I was like, what?
But like they say, when you have to explain a joke, that's when you know it's extra funny.
Yeah, when you have to. Postman Pat. Okay, I've never been.
Oh, Riddler, an anime convention.
You take a tour of the Tokyo Skytree. You don't know where else to go, though. Eventually, you feel lonely, so you decide to find a place to live.
Oh.
Day 8, Wednesday, January
We don't have a
25th,
visa for
2000.
that.
A bright light shines in the sky. You watch it grow brighter and brighter until it finally disappears behind the sun.
Oh.
You stand up and look at the sky. You can't believe it. This is it.
What? The world is
This
empty?
is it. January 25th, the year 2000.
The world did end for that day. You know what? I'm just realized, guys. Maybe we're the AI. The three of us, like this whole world, and like our viewers are the actual people in charge of it, controlling us. Like they're giving us suggestions, and we're giving the AI suggestions.
What?
Like if we're living in a simulation, like if we're the AI. You see what I'm saying? Like the people in the chat are actually, we think they're people out in our world, but they're really people external to the simulation, and they're like giving us suggestions to give to the AI for the story.
Or they're
it's
AI.
like three level Steve.
Yeah.
I think we should create some artificial intelligence chat bots.
Well, isn't this kind of what it is?
Yeah, isn't that exactly what this is?
No, but I mean like more people in the audience.
What?
You know what I mean?
Wait, you want artificial commenters?
Yeah, hey, that could be the next.
I love it.
The next level.
To boost the ratings.
This is it.
When you see a guy named Bobolino Wojowski in the chat, that'll be my fake fan.
I knew the real Bob Wojowski, or Wojnowski.
Oh.
He's a columnist for the Detroit News. I'm assuming that's where you got that name.
Maybe subliminally. I was just trying to come up with my fake name.
Oh, wow. That's weird. Yeah, Bob Wojnowski. Very nice guy. Very talented writer. Let's see. Aces is high. No, I'm high on life, pal. Let's see.
Feeling
Still high.
philosophical. Still high. Yeah. Jim should create 50 fake accounts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jim, I would not put that past Jim.
I don't know how to do it, but I want it.
Well, you get 50 fake emails.
A lot of work. So is Japan being duped in the year 2000?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it vague. I think.
Okay.
Well, it disappeared behind the sun.
Okay. Yeah, strange. So maybe it's a mech, Gundam, just going out in space.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a conveyor belt sushi restaurant and wait for it to happen.
Oh, okay.
After waiting for half an hour, you leave and return to the hotel. The elevator door opens and you enter. You walk into the lobby and notice several people eating their lunch. They look bored. You see a man sitting at a table. He looks up when he notices you standing nearby. He smiles and says hello. He asks you if you want anything.
That would be fucking amazing.
That would be
Jim.
hilarious.
Jim, you are the next Andy Kaufman. If that's true?
That'd be amazing.
It really would.
Like
I wouldn't even be like that's weird or Jim's weird. I'm like Jim is a genius.
Okay, I got this.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
And all the while pretending like I don't know how to make fake accounts, guys. Of course he does.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
Now I'm jealous.
Yeah. Maybe you're really Misha and Jim is your fake persona. The person I took improv classes with was actually a European.
Oh yeah, it was all a setup. It was like a 6-year setup just to get to this point.
for this small moment in a live stream.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. Like I would make a documentary about it. You're like the new
greatest
Banksy.
prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Greatest Prankman, starring Hugh Jackman. Now, what is a Gundam? Like, what's the difference between the mech? Oh,
the
it's a
old
mech.
man
Okay.
says,
Yeah.
Aki, you've finally arrived. It's time to pilot your Gundam and save the galaxy. You
Yeah.
nod and walk over to him. I'm ready. He grabs his Gundam from its box, which has a bunch of wires attached to it. He puts it on his shoulder and walks towards you.
it's
So,
a small
this is the
Gundam.
suit you're wearing. You stare at the machine in awe. How did you know?
Yeah, but what a weird Gundam.
Can Gundams be very small like that?
No. This guy's got like a toy or something. He's like, pew, 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 pew. And we're like,
Yeah.
alright. Thought we were saving the world, but now we're just babysitting this old guy at a conveyor belt sushi restaurant.
Yeah, I think you're right, Riddler. The AI doesn't know what a Gundam is.
I don't know. I kind of maybe wires. I kind of knew that it was like something sci-fi.
We should ask the old man what a Gundam is.
What do you think a Gundam is?
Yeah. Tell us more about the Gundam.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, it's great. I don't imagine
Okay,
an old
a
Japanese
tiny
man
Gundam.
talking
I
like
like that. Maybe a tiny Gundam is how we save the universe. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
He says,
Hold me
I've
closer,
always known.
tiny
Get the fuck into
Gundam.
this tiny robot suit and let's save Japan. He leads you to the cockpit and unlocks the door.
Yeah.
Inside is a large helmet with 2 huge eyes. The top
Ooh.
part of the helmet covers your face completely.
Yeah.
In front of the mouth is a pair of long thin teeth. Behind the head is a black
Ooh.
visor. On either side of the visor are 4 guns pointing straight forward.
Oh
He
yeah.
shows you how they work.
Hell yeah. It's
This
a,
computer knows a Gundam.
yeah, it knows a Gundam. It's a Gundam for a mouse. Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we Danger Mouse
Oh.
or Dead Mouse rather?
No,
Remember that
we're
DJ
Pat.
that wears the big black helmet?
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
that guy been at?
Dead Mouse
I
5.
know. What are his thoughts on the protest?
Yeah. Oh. Use the gun to fight the old man. He's like, Aki, what are you doing? Splat.
And also, can you imagine like an old man explaining you how technology works?
Well, you see, each one of the guns is a
Yeah.
gun, and it's the big gun. And if you shoot it, it's like you want to make sure it's pointed at something you want destroyed. That's it.
Stupid old man. Baga desu ne.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Dead Mao 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, isn't it pronounced dead now? Dead mouse?
Yeah.
Or dead
No,
mouse?
five is not pronounced with.
I've heard people say dead mouse 5, by the way, and I'm like, either they're geniuses or they're idiots.
You ask the old man if the long thin teeth have been brushed lately.
Oh.
Not recently, he replies. They need brushing every once in a while. I use some kind of toothpaste called fluorine. It's not very strong, but it works well enough. You ask if there is any other way of getting rid of them. There is another way.
What is it? Next?
Next it? Yeah, next it. Jim.
We're talking about getting rid of the gingivitis in this mech. Let's go shoot some stuff.
The gum disease known as gingivitis.
Random
Excuse me.
gingivitis.
That's the sausage, guys.
All the Power Rangers? Yeah. We need someone to fight.
Oh, is that Patreon thing new? The Patreon link?
You say, what is it?
Yeah.
Well, fluorine is also used as a poison gas by the Earth Federation Army.
Oh.
If you put it on your teeth, it'll kill anyone within seconds.
Wow.
Just spit it on your teeth and then blow into them.
Sweet.
Then rinse
Wow.
off and repeat. It really does work.
Yeah.
You ask if he knows any doctors.
Yeah. Okay, I got this.
Okay.
He's like, by the way, do you know a doctor?
Yeah. Have you made funeral arrangements? Just asking. Oh no!
Sorry, old man.
What a betrayal!
Yes.
Thanks for all your help, old man.
Then you blow fluorine into his face. Oh my god, that hurts, he exclaims. Don't worry, it doesn't taste bad, he continues. But it must be done regularly, he adds. You continue asking questions. Why do you wear this thing anyway? The old man explains, because I love Japan. Because I want to help Japan.
Suki desu.
he took it awfully well that we blew it in his face. He's like, you gotta do it all the time to make it.
And also, it didn't kill him, so he's a liar.
Yeah. I think that's what he's saying is like, you have to brush every day for your enemies to die.
Oh, the bacteria.
We've got a
You say, how old are you? Greater than you 18. The old man says, 18.
18.
I'm going to
18?
become famous one day. I
I'm
want to make
overweight.
sure I'm still alive when that happens. You say, are you going to become a doctor?
Old for an anime character, I guess.
Yeah, what is this fascination with doctors?
Man. Hey, I'm 18. Yeah, you're not in
The
high school
old
anymore.
man.
Old man. He knows things about fluorine and Gundams. Nerd.
We just got scammed by a kid.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, we're dressed up as a French lady to
Oh
get our way into the country, so we really can't. We don't have any.
Parlez-vous français?
They're like,
Moshi
what?
moshi konbanwa. Arigato gozaimashita.
Hmm.
That's my Japanese French accent.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, it sounded very one of those things.
Also, it's really fixated on this. Are you gonna become a doctor? Because I'm gonna keep blowing this stuff in your face. So
This old man said he's 18 years old. What a joke.
yeah.
I would think 180. Not
Maybe
18.
he has that aging disease, progeria.
I don't know.
Or no, is that
or
right?
He's like my dad,
Yeah.
and he just makes that joke whenever they like ask if, like, for beer at the Texas Roadhouse. They're like, "How old?"
You
are
tell the old man you have never been to a
Do
doctor.
they really ask him how old he
You
is?
also
Yeah.
tell him that
But
fluorine
one-
is a government
one
conspiracy
server did.
and that it is in your drinking water. You ask him if he would mind giving you something to eat.
What?
Hmm?
Yeah. Meanwhile, you start chewing up more fluoride and spitting it in
Yeah,
his face.
yeah. He's an 18-year-old man with dementia. Maybe he was a college football player. Boom.
Interesting, yeah. That could be. That could be. Natto, yeah. I've had that for the first time at my last trip.
You ask for some sushi, or nori snacks, or natto or something. He says he doesn't have much food left, but he will get some later.
What is
As he
natto?
leaves, you think about all the things you could do with the money he gave you.
Fermented soybeans.
Oh, I've had that. I
Yeah.
think.
It's like stringy.
Yeah.
I think I had it at a sushi place. I might be wrong.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like-
probably.
It's like gooey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave us money.
Yeah. What? I don't know what's going on right now. Are we gonna get in this Gundam and do anything, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, we're about to.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Tear this Gundam style.
Start shooting the old man until he becomes a doctor. Become a doctor.
Until he becomes a doctor.
Become a doctor, old man.
Study for me. Study.
Oh. Well, Fukushima didn't.
You fly the Gundam suit to the
melt, right?
Fukushima reactor.
When
You
did that-
check
No, we're
the
just checking the
radiation
radiation
levels.
levels.
Okay.
You have no idea what you're doing. After a few minutes, you realize that the suit isn't working right.
2011.
You
that
start
happened.
losing power. You ask the old man for more power cells. He tells you that he needs to talk to someone first. You follow the old man outside. When you arrive, you see a tall man wearing a white coat. He stares at you.
Oh, lab guy.
Hmm.
Also, he's like, more power cells. Your Gundam was like charged up for a year of fighting. Why did you go to Fukushima?
Do they have an anime where someone flies like a crappy Gundam that's always breaking down and stuff? Because that's a great idea.
I'm sure there was one in the series. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
Like janky Gundam Super Force.
yeah. Usually only to
Like-
escape or something, like. I don't think there's any one character that just has a shitty Gundam all the time. But that could be.
It'd be great, like the muffler's falling off.
Yeah. They're like, Aki-san, why are you in the shittiest Gundam alive? Do you want the world to be saved? He's like, I
Yeah.
just can't afford the payments to get it fixed up. It works. It's like duct taped on. Yeah, it's loud as hell too. They're just like, how are we supposed to sneak into battle when you're like,
Yeah.
got that loud muffling Gundam?
Mufflin.
I gotta get rid of this rattle in this suit. Oh,
And it smells like cheese.
You say, "Who are you?" The old man says, "It's me, Dr. Cars. I'm here to take back
Dr.
control
Cars?
of Fukushima.
So
We were taken
stupid.
hostage by the Earth Federation Army. They wanted us to build nuclear weapons to destroy the Federation Army."
Oh, well.
You say, "Wait, the Earth Federation Army? What do you mean we were kidnapped?" Doctor,
Doctor, tell me the news.
Give me the news. I got a burger, so loving you.
even the computer is asking itself for clarification, and
Yeah.
it doesn't give it.
It's being very vague about this Earth Federation army, too.
Is the stream freezing?
I don't think so. Maybe
Okay,
this
because
video.
my picture video is freezing.
Alright. Well, yeah.
Hmm.
The Earth Federation Army.
Do we
EFA.
next it or? Because it says doctor, or maybe he was just saying where we kidnapped doctor.
Yeah. Oh, he's a doctor now. That's
Mhm.
just an old man. He's a doctor. Oh, because he's Dr. Cars.
Yeah.
Like Cars nuts.
Oh, like the car doctor. Click and clack. Hi, Ellen.
Hey, Alan.
Ellen. That's a whoopee counter.
That's a
yeah.
whoop-
Mooch is on stream.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. Jim loves it. Jim loves PDA.
Yeah.
It's his
Squish
squish
favorite.
that.
Dr. Cars and hop in the Fukushima reactor like a hot tub.
Oh.
No, that's not true. You say, "We were abducted by aliens. They took our minds and
What?
bodies away.
Aliens.
Now we're fighting back against them."
Whoa.
Dr. Squish begins laughing. "I didn't
Dr.
believe you.
Squish.
I thought you were
Dr.
just making
Squish.
this up as you went along." You sit down and begin crying.
Hmm.
Oh, I got it.
Go for it.
not censored.
Yeah, this is definitely not a Japanese stream. Otherwise, it would have been pixeled out.
Yeah. Also, did Dr. Cars become Dr. Squish when I squished him? He's still alive.
Yeah,
He's just like.
Well, I
Aki,
think his
why
name
did
is
you do
actually
that?
his first name is Squish. So Dr. Squish,
Squish, Dr.
Squish him in cars.
Your
Doctor's his
suit's
middle
power
name.
cells are regenerating. You realize the Gundam suit is powered by tears.
Oh.
Dr. Squish looks at you and smiles. He takes out a small device and activates it. A bright light shines inside the reactor room and a strange sound fills the air. Suddenly, the entire room becomes quiet. You hear a voice. It sounds like an alien language, but you can't understand a word.
Probably just Japanese.
That's what I was about to say. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
exactly what I thought
Japanese
too.
morning message, yeah. And we're like, what? It's like, please, slowly evacuate the reactor. And we're like, we're just gonna stay here until this alarm goes away. I don't want to break anything. I'm just gonna sit here and cry. Supercharge the suit. Oh, wow, thanks, Misa.
All right.
Wow, thank you.
You realize it is Japanese and realize you are pretty racist. You make a mental note to do better, then evacuate Dr. Squish from the premises. After the incident, you decide to stop using the Gundam suit. A week passes and you come across a town. It has everything except a hospital. You wonder why there aren't hospitals in this place. There are trees everywhere, yet there are no buildings. You don't know where the heck the town was located.
What? What do you mean?
Let's see.
I'm guessing they wouldn't have a town like right next to a reactor. Like,
oh yeah, they would.
Maybe like a little ways away, but not right next to the reactor buildings.
No, but there used to be. Remember, was it Fermi? Like when you drive down to Cedar Point, you would drive right past it. It wasn't that far from like towns, so. Then they shut it down. Let's see.
So we gave up the Gundam suit. We left town.
The town has all the employees of the reactor. Okay.
Trees everywhere, no building.
We've got like radioactive tears.
We're just lost in the suicide forest.
Whoa. We're near Mount Fuji.
I have not been to Fuji. I want to go to Mount Fuji.
Yeah, me neither. That's one of the places. I would see it, but it's like covered in clouds most of the time, so you can't even see it.
I want to climb up, and then so they do like paragliding off the top of it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So you can get like a tandem? You can get like a tandem ride down. I've seen videos of it on YouTube. It looks like crazy.
Did you see the one where the guy's screaming the whole time?
No.
I don't know if it's Mount Fuji, but there's one, I think it might have been India, where he's just screaming and like the guide is like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
I wonder if the people that do the tandem, like the buddies, the people that operate the place that have to ride tandem with all those people, like how many people like shit and piss their pants on the way down? Or just like, screaming all the way down, or like...
Welcome back, Riddler.
Like, what a torturous
You buy a
existence for those
GPS
people.
and discover you are in the prefecture of Hikakoima. You raise money for a hospital, which you name Wegu Medical Center. A month goes by and you find out that the town was located in Kyushu. A year passes and you finally receive your license to practice medicine in Japan.
Whoa, that was fast.
Whoa!
Were we even a doctor?
Wagyu beef is like the beef from Kobe cows. It's like super fat. It's like very expensive because it's like
Well,
so like marvelous fat.
Everyone should try it once in their life.
It's great.
I think Wagyu is different than Kobe beef.
It is, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they all have like really regional foods.
Yeah.
So
I think Kobe's the best.
Yeah, I think Kobe's top tier.
But it's also the hardest to get. Like they feed the cows like beer and massage them every day. They live quite a life before they're killed.
Wagyu's overpriced beef as a trained chef I know. Well,
you're a trained chef, Misha? I didn't know that.
It might be overpriced, but I can't not deny how good it was.
Yes, we've had it, and it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And it was the real deal.
Yeah.
Jason comes from a line of butchers, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Well,
you had one uncle that was a butcher, right? Or a grandfather?
I think so. Yeah.
No?
I thought you were just
Did you have an
up.
uncle that was a butcher or something?
He's a cook. But not a butcher.
But your family does have its own line of secret sausage that you make every year together as a family.
Yeah, we do have a family recipe that we've been... You run the hospital for a year before getting a license. That sounds like, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you worked in a Michelin-starred restaurant from 16 to 18.
Holy crap.
What a life you lived, Misha.
Yeah.
Haven't done anything nearly that exciting. I interned at a Bloomberg News. That's what I did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was in when I was going to Wayne State.
Hated to left. Okay, I can imagine. Yeah, too much pressure. People screaming at you. I wanted medium rare.
Patch Adams. It didn't look great to me.
What?
That Robin Williams movie, Patch Adams.
The one where he's the clown doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even you saying that.
Yeah. Oh, great, Jim. You went the other way. You leaned into it. Okay.
What was this? What?
Well, I thought we were running some seedy operation.
You perform many operations and save many lives. The town considers you a hero. 1 year after the incident, you have graduated medical school.
Oh
You feel happy about your accomplishment.
Wait, we got our
One
license.
night while you are relaxing in your home, you suddenly remember something. You turn around and see a little girl standing before you.
Oh.
She is only 5 years old. She had fallen from her house and broke her leg.
Okay. And they're like, you're the only doctor on call. You have to take this one. And we're we've never actually done medicine. We're still going to school for it. The jig is up. We have to fuck up this little girl's legs and hope she never notices. Or we have to come forward with the truth. Put a band-aid on her leg, yeah. America rules, kid.
Yeah, this is an American-style hospital.
You say, sorry kid, no health insurance, no treatment.
Oh no.
You walk over to the girl and hold her hand. Then you notice a scar running through her arm. You smile and say, that's okay, I'll fix it, let me take care of it.
Oh, okay.
As she starts to cry, you pull off her bandage and reveal a gaping hole in her chest.
Whoa!
She gasps and screams, no, no.
Oh, okay, I got something.
Okay. Go for it. I've also got something. I'm wondering if we're thinking.
I've also got something.
I'm wondering if we're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely are.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Not even close. Yeah.
I was gonna say put
You
the
insert
Gundam
a power
suit inside the
crystal
hole.
into the gaping hole.
I thought
You put a new bandage on her wound and say, well now, I guess you won't be needing my help anymore. Good night, kid. You leave the girl in peace.
It worked. What did you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Give her the Gundam suit?
I was gonna put the. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the Gundam suit inside her because it's so small.
And then it's like an opposite. It's a Gundam suit operating the girl instead of the other way around. So it's this tiny Gundam suit that's just pulling her like internal organs and making them work like a. Hey, got a gaping hole in her chest.
Yeah.
One girl I knew went to A&E for a splinter. Whoa. I mean, I guess it depends how bad the splinter was. Robin Williams was actually an anime fan. I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime's great.
Well,
I don't know why.
Well, his
so-
daughter Zelda was named after the video game character.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Zelda's
Sure.
really an anime.
Not really, but I mean, kind of, maybe.
The next day the police knock on your door. They ask you if you know anything about this dead girl laying on your sidewalk
my
with a
God.
crystal stuck in her chest for some reason.
Oh no!
You tell them you don't know anything about it.
Oh, no. All right. Oh my
Remember,
God.
you're not a doctor. We've just worked at a hospital for a year.
I am tracking that as a kill and not a death.
She was gonna die anyway.
No, that ensured it. Wholesome. I was getting dark, yeah. Woo.
I just love the horror.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong
The
with me?
police ask for your passport
Yeah.
and gaijin card. They take both of those
Gaijin
things
card?
and
Is
throw
that a
you
real
in
thing?
jail.
Isn't that derogatory? That's what they call
No,
foreigners.
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Is it really a gaijin card? What is that?
Just foreigner, gaijin, or
Yeah, I know gaijin
need
means
a-
white person, right? Or foreigner.
It means foreigner. Well, it means like person from outside.
But what is there an actual card in addition to a passport that you carry around?
no.
Like
People
a
just
Yeah,
visa?
if you,
see you're not.
yeah, if you're a
Japanese.
resident,
Oh yeah.
you need a foreigner card.
Ah.
If you're a resident.
Gotcha. That's innocent. He should not be in jail. Well, he's guilty of something. Pat's really unlikable at this point. I agree.
Yeah.
And do you guys know that like in Japan they can hold you in jail for up to like 30 days without pressing charges?
Really?
Well, in America they can hold you for an unlimited amount of time now.
Yeah.
With these because of the Patriot Act.
Like,
Oh,
You can be
really?
in like a CIA or like Guantanamo. All those people haven't been. There's so many people in there that haven't been charged. Not to get political, which I just did.
Uh-huh. But that's why, like in Japan, they have a 99% conviction rate, is because they hold people until they confess.
interesting. Same
You
with
go before the judge and argue that being an asshole is not illegal.
Oh,
They threaten to send you to prison.
Oh,
You plead
you're right.
guilty and agree to pay a fine.
Fine.
yeah.
For murdering a child with a crystal.
Yeah.
She was
I'll
gonna
pay.
die anyway.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just put a,
We did the one thing we thought could help.
yeah, exactly.
I think the same's true in China, except China they use it against you, right? So they wait. They know you do crimes, but they don't immediately pursue you if they until you do something that they don't like, and then so you get these protester leaders that get caught and thrown in jail, and then the next day they come out and they admit to drunk driving 10 years ago, and then they go to jail, and it's like
Oh,
what the fuck?
yeah.
They'll always hold this against me. What a scary place. How much was the fine? $20? For shoving a crystal in a dead girl? Or in a
20.
living girl?
20,000 yen.
20.
20,000.
You are
yen.
bankrupt after paying the fine, so you start flying tourists around in the Gundam suit to raise money.
Okay.
The suits cost hundreds of dollars each.
Why'd I put an H in there? I made it like German, the Gundam suit.
The Gundam.
Like that,
The
what's that
suits.
kind of, that teddy bear, the German teddy bear? I forget what it's called.
No, I don't know.
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
The
I'll
Toddy
check.
Bear.
These
They're worth a
suits
lot of
cost
money.
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot. I guess these mini
Diaper?
Gundams.
I thought there was another name for it. Anyway. Maybe Gund teddy bear. Let's see.
Alright, I got this.
Yeah, there is a teddy bear called Gund, G-U-N-D. I knew it.
Gund.
Gund bear. Yeah. Actually, we have Germans watching this, so we should probably.
Oh,
They'll be like, is that supposed to be a German accent?
Yeah. Jawohl.
Yeah, Riddler, Jim made that joke while you were eating. About Gundam style. Great minds think alike.
Uh-huh. Is that what that's what it's about, right? Gundam style.
Yeah. No, it's about, isn't that a city in South Korea? Gangnam? Or a district? It's like, I think it's like the Rodeo Drive of Korea, South Korea.
Okay.
Jim has a great mind and forehead.
You forget to seal the fluoride and all the tourists inhale it and die.
Oh,
Greater
no.
than you, time passes. Year 20, your life has changed forever. You have become a famous doctor. People travel all over the world to visit you. Your fame has spread far beyond your small village. You even get invited to places like Tokyo, Kyoto, and Hawaii. However, your notoriety has also caused problems for you.
Yes.
Ooh.
More money, more problems.
I'll say that we didn't have a whole lot of suits. I'd say they only killed like 3 people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't an intentional kill.
Yeah.
So I'll track it as death.
Ike bin Berliner, that's all I know.
I'll track
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
Money buys comfort, though. But sometimes a cage can be very
You get more pussy than you can handle due to the fame.
Yeah.
The girls are too damn beautiful for their own good. Some of the girls are actually virgins when they meet you.
Oh,
You have been known to fuck a virgin just because she's cute. Your reputation has gotten so bad that people think you are a pervert. Most of the townsfolk hate you. You have lost control over most of your patients, and even some of your friends.
Wow, Pat had a real falling down moment there.
More pussy, more problems.
Alright, this is it. This is the real low point for Pat.
Okay.
How are we going to turn it around? We need to think about it. We've killed too many innocent tourists. And we still haven't found our passport. Man, the locals hate us too. They fucking hate us.
He's just fucking all the girls. Oh my god.
He's just fucking all the girls. That should just drool over hot anime ladies and leave the real ladies alone like good dudes too. I think so, yeah.
Like with really cartoonishly long eyelashes.
Kill more, Pat is the real prophet. Oh no.
You meet a woman at a bar. You sick of all the pussy you are getting, so you don't even try to sleep with her. She looks familiar. I think you have my passport, she tells you. Oh, and what does this mean? She says, it means you are not allowed to enter Japan any longer. Now, go back to your country. You run away as fast as you can. You never want to see Japan ever again.
Oh my god.
Wow, she called us out. But the truth was, we were not very happy to begin with.
Yeah, Japan's amazing. I feel like it would be very hard to be happy there.
Japan's amazing. I think it would be very hard to be happy there. Those don't seem congruent.
Yeah, they do make you feel like an outsider for sure, though. So that's
Misha has been radicalized, by the way. He's ready to follow Pat.
It's an amazing experience, but it would be very hard to live there.
Yeah, I would never want to live there.
But you have friends that live there, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Gaijin? And they like it, right?
They do, but I think it's getting to them. My friend John's been over there for almost 10 years, so.
Well, yeah. I can't imagine living anywhere but the US of A, baby. Woohoo!
Woo!
I mean, not right now. I can imagine living in a lot of other places, but when all this stuff, when things get better and we're more equal, then woohoo, baby! Yeah, USA. Just remember the American Eagles, black and white and yellow and blue. I mean, the eyes. Do eagles have blue eyes? I kind of think they do.
Yes, they all have blue eyes.
Yeah, and they're not contacts. A lot of people think they're fake eagle contacts, but they're not.
No, they're real.
Get her done, baby. Jason, take us home. Home country roads. take us home. I deliberately missang the lyrics so I wouldn't get sued for copyright infringement. Yeah, you're right. America is better than all countries. And I've been to a number of countries. I've never been like, I'd rather live here than America. I mean, I went to Italy and I was like, I could live here for a year, but, you know. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah, man, America is so fickle.
Yeah.
You fly your Gundam back to America during the 4th of July. Fireworks go off behind you and people cheer your arrival, then they realize you aren't the real Aki and lose interest. Then you land in Japan. The whole country knows about your fame. Everyone wants to talk to you. Some people want to hire you. Others want to see your surgery techniques. Still others want to marry you. None of these requests will satisfy you though. You are bored of Japan.
So
you wish you could live somewhere else.
Oh, wow. Interesting. See, even old Pat here feels the same way about Japan.
Yeah.
Boring. But I'm also banned from America now, apparently. That is too good for mere mortals. Maybe. Fly into the sun. Like that one thing we said. Yeah. For some inexplicable reason, we flew our Gundam back to Japan.
Really like GPS error.
Oh yeah. No, I think it was just seeing the disappointment on a bunch of people's faces, and we're like, ugh, let's go back to Japan where people loved us and then hated us and now love us again.
Yeah, that place is just a different kind of stress because you can be on a train and like be like nervous, like are you supposed to not eat something on the train, or like
you realize success and fame aren't what they are cracked up to be. You decide to fly back to your home planet and resume your boring everyday life as the Prince of Norzoid 12.
Oh, Pat, the Prince of Norzoid 12, and that's it, I guess.
Oh, that's it,
And
man. I shut down the AI once again. That's my skill.
Let's see just in case.
Okay.
You continue.
Okay, it's done.
It's over.
The bot's done with this.
Yeah, Misha, we don't hate Pat at all. We accept Pat for who he is.
Yeah, the Prince of Norzoid 12, apparently.
Yeah.
The AI is
we're making these single adventures like a regular occurrence.
Yeah, hey, look at that. Another hour went by. All is
I thought we were gonna poop out halfway through.
Me too.
Be honest, but
it
picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean they push people
thanks, Riddler.
into the train, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That should be in every story. Maybe. Just in the crowd.
Keep Pat in mind, Misha. We might bring him back.
Yeah.
Or her back.
Him, her.
Or whoever they are back.
It was a him.
And don't we have one we have saved and we're gonna continue?
We've got two, I think, that we wanted to continue. But I don't know. I don't know if they're capable of standing on their own.
Yeah, well, we have the story. We have the real life story. We still have to do an IRL with Jason.
Yeah.
A Jason-centered story. We've had a Jim-centered story and a Tony-centered story, and Tony talking about himself in the third person right now. And now we have to have a story with Jason.
For the head of security story that we want to continue, I might just remake that into a prompt where it left off. Because I think actually trying to continue from the story might be a bad idea.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. It just knows too much shit that's not relevant.
Was I here for the head of security story?
That was one that was just me.
Oh, okay.
And then I think there was another one we had from last week that we were all.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I gotta look it up, but.
Guys, maybe we're starting our own like Marvel/DC universe here, like a series of characters. You know,
the AiPD cinematic universe.
Yeah.
I'd like to think so. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye, Misha. Bye, Riddler.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 8. And don't forget,
always.
Yeah, tell your stepdads.
Tell your stepdads to subscribe. Thanks. Who's it? Misha that subscribed again.
Wow,
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, thanks for resubscribing. And oh yeah, this is better than Marvel or DC. Great.
All right.
Or 1 p.m. or 1 a.m.
1 p.m. or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 a.m. But
8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Bye.